Matt Slick Live. Matt is the founder and president of the Christian Apologetics Research Ministry, found online at carm.org. When you have questions about Bible doctrines, turn to Matt Slick Live for answers. Taking your calls and responding to your questions at 877-207-2276. Here's Matt Slick.
All right, everyone, welcome to the show. It's me, Matt Slick, and you're listening to Matt Slick Live. Today is August 19th, 2022. For the podcasters and the curious, if you want to give me a call, 5 open lines, 877-207-2276. You can, if you are interested, watch me do the show on Facebook. You just go to Facebook and look up, I think it's just Carm Videos. And then we also have it on YouTube. And which YouTube is it? Is it Matt Slick Live? Is that it? Okay, that's what. Matt Slick Live, and on YouTube. And you can look for that. And that's where we have some stuff going on there. A lot of fun. And let's see, we got that right there, doing that. There we go. And also on Twitter. It goes out on Twitter as well. And I'm surprised they're still letting me say what I say on Twitter, because you know how Twitter is. It's just the bastion of neutrality, and so you never know. I'm still on, apparently. How about that? Maybe someone heard me say that and is going to try and get me banned because they don't like me, because I'm conservative and I'm a Christian, and that can't be tolerated. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll find out. So there you go. If you want to watch, you can do that. All right, we have 5 open lines, 877-207-2276. I was hoping that Moses would call in from Nigeria. We tried to work it out so that he could make a phone call from here. Moses is a guy I've been working with Carm for, better part of a year now, and he's in Nigeria. And each week that he gets on our meeting, we have Friday morning meetings, and he gets on. A bunch of us do, from all over, from South America, from here, from there. Anyway, so he was telling us how people are just being murdered by the Muslims and what the Muslims are doing, and I wanted you to hear from him. So we tried to get him on today. It didn't seem to work.
Well, I told him he froze up on his phone. He hasn't answered me. He's probably aware of it because it looks like his connection with the radio station dropped, as it shows on my screen. So if his reboot is successful, which is normally pretty quick when he doesn't have any other attendant problems, it's usually pretty quick, and he should be back in here with us. If not, it's going to be another one of those days where I might have to put the link in to listen to either his live stream on the radio, terrestrial radio channels, or the terrestrial radio channels will simply run a pre-recorded version of the show. If you want to try some of those links yourself, I'll post them in here now.
I say post them now, yeah.
Okay, there it is. That link will bring you to several stations he's on. You go to him and then go into the listen live, and it should bring up his broadcast box, and then you just hit live. And whatever the radio station is streaming, whether it's Matt live or Matt in a pre-recorded show, will be broadcast on that link. I'm going to go ahead and try it myself and just see what comes in. If he's on live, he might be talking about this problem. If
I
not,
just posted the live one with him live right now.
Okay. I'm going to try a different Truth Network show. Listen live, and I'm getting a pre-recorded show of Matt speaking on a topic that must have been relevant at the time, but it is indeed a pre-recorded show that I'm listening to. I don't see him reconnecting on the what we call the stack. That's the thing that is like an umbilical cord to the radio station. That works out all the other magic that puts on a live stream as we stream it from this venue into Odyssey and Facebook and YouTube. I'm not sure if there's Twitter. We're also supposed to be streaming into Twitter right now.
Yes, we've got it marked.
Okay, and so he still hasn't answered me on his phone, so he's probably in a bit of a frenzy, like I would be. But there you go. The pre-recorded show is one of those stations at the link I gave. I'll try it one more time here for those of you who the text may have advanced to a point where you didn't see it. But this is a variety of stations at this link that you can find Matt. They also stream live instead of just on YouTube and the rest of these other venues that we normally are simulcasting to or simul streaming. So if you're in an area outside of you, I see him coming back.
Yay!
I'm going to put him
Internet's
on.
down again. It's down. I'm looking at it right now. I can't get on. I'm on my phone, and our internet's down.
Bummer.
What?
Bummer.
The tech guy's supposed to come out tomorrow, and we'll see. That's all I can do. I can't
feed
do
him
anything.
Feed him well, and give him refreshing beverages while he's doing the tech work. And
I don't know where he's going to be working. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know how it's going to happen. But boy, I'll tell you, this has been a real problem.
Yeah, well, manipulate him into doing everything possible. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Short of a bribe.
I just have a feeling that what's going to happen is we're going to switch companies, and what I understand, the other companies aren't very good. But I don't know what to do. So
well, aren't very good is kind of a relative term at this point compared to this one.
Yeah, it is.
It was Carrie, my husband's watching, and he had said as soon as you mentioned Moses, the feed stopped.
That's when it stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been, oops, Matt dropped out again, even on his phone. So I don't know what that was about. I see the stack is reconnected with the radio station, so perhaps he's found a way to do some magic over his phone. And I see him and Keith typing back and forth.
Oh, so the stack is going now.
It's going now. It's been going continuously. He just dropped off of it, but now he has reconnected, and it's either Matt or Keith that typed in, "You want to try again?" question mark. So, and no one has answered that text, so I'm not sure. Uh, okay, he says you're on the air.
Oh, wow.
So if you're listening live on one of those live stations, you'll hear him. I'm going to check that out right now. Yep, he's on the radio at one of those links I gave you to the Truth Network stations around the country.
And it's live.
Though he's not here, so you can get a clear live audio from one of those station links.
I have an idea too. There's Matt.
Here he comes. Hopefully this will work.
Here we go. Let's go back in here like this. Let's just do that. There we go. So, okay, there we go. So we've got a tech guy coming out out to our place to see. We've been talking to the company and saying, look, this is getting worse and worse. And my theory is that it's because everybody's moving here to Boise, Idaho area. I mean, everybody is. They're building. It's the best kept secret, no longer the secret. Best kept secret of the Northwest. And everybody's coming here. So right when I was talking about Moses, and I'll continue again, I'm watching the internet connection, so I'll know if it goes bad or not. I don't keep my eye on it. Moses is one of the guys we work with in Nigeria. I've mentioned him before. I wanted to get him on the air today, have him call in from Nigeria, but we couldn't get it to work. I think I know what to do next week to get it to work, but that'll be next week. And so we're working on getting him and others to be able to communicate with you so that you can know what we're doing overseas. We've got a guy in Brazil, we've got a guy in Colombia, we've got a guy in Turkey, and we've got two guys in Africa, one in Malawi and another one in Nigeria. And we're working with all of them. We have sites in Portuguese for Brazil. We have a website equivalent of CARM in Spanish, Mia Peak, and that's in Colombia. We are putting a guy through seminary right now, and then he's going in Turkey. And he speaks like 3 or 4 languages. And his goal, he says his absolute goal is just to work with CARM and do what we do. And so we've been supporting him now for a couple of years. And, and that's okay. Even if he goes to another ministry, that's okay. It doesn't bother me, because this is part of what missionary support is to support people who are Christians, get them through school, get them educated, get them capable, and then they serve God. They serve God here, they serve God there. That's okay. And that's what I told him. I said, look, don't feel obligated. If you've got something coming up that better opportunity, better outreach for the glory of God, better way to keep your family, just let me know. And no hard feelings. And so he says his plan is to work with us all. That's what he wants to do. He loves CARM. So there you go. But the stuff in Nigeria, I wanted Moses to come on and talk about it, because you need to hear from him what it's like there, fleeing because the Muslims are coming in on motorcycles and AK-47s and shooting up villages. And this morning a guy had to leave his house and is in hiding because the Muslims are out there. They're killing people, ravaging churches, they're burning them down. It's bad over there, and nobody's doing anything about it, not even on the news. But there you go. Hey, look, we got a break. May the Lord bless you. Be right back, hopefully, after these messages. Please stay tuned.
It started off as a normal day. I felt fine when I arrived at the plant.
Ruth Junius's life was about to change.
Then I dropped my keys. They kept slipping out of my hand. My arm felt numb. A coworker asked me if I was okay, and I couldn't speak. I started to get scared.
Ruth was having a stroke. People around her weren't sure what to do.
They thought I should go home or lie down, but I knew something was very wrong. I wrote 911 on a piece of paper with my other hand, and someone called for me.
Because everyone acted quickly, doctors at the hospital were able to give Ruth treatment that started to reverse the symptoms.
Within a few minutes, I was talking again. I didn't know a thing about stroke before I had one. Now I make sure that my friends and family know all the signs of stroke, so they'll get help fast if they need it.
No stroke. Know the signs. Act in time. Call 1-800-352-9424 for more information. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, National Institutes of Health.
We live in an on-demand world. Time, weather, meals, and content. That's why the Truth Network has the Truth Podcast Network. Some of your favorite Truth Network programs, plus some that are podcast only. Rich content that is rich in the Word.
Encouraging Prayer Podcast with James Banks. Prayer can be intimidating, but James makes prayer practical with insights from God's Word and the down-to-earth experience of everyday life. Listen and pray more confidently. Encouraging Prayer Podcast with James Banks at truthnetwork.com.
You know, honey, I think I deserve some kind of reward.
Here, have a pickle.
Thanks. After all, I did find us the perfect house.
Have another pickle.
Thank you.
But remember, then I found out how much our house was going to cost.
Yeah, but then I found us the perfect mortgage. Got any more of these?
Sure, help yourself. But then I found out our perfect house had radon. The stuff you can't see, smell, or taste. And it's radioactive. And it's the second leading cause of lung cancer. Some dream house.
Yeah.
I need 2 pickles.
True. But then I found a phone number to call, 1-800-SOS-RADON, where you can get all the information you need to test and fix a home with a radon problem.
You did.
Yeah, and then I found out we were going to have a baby. So, you know, your study, it'd be a perfect room for my mother.
Right. Now I need a phone number.
Do you have any ice cream?
Protect your family from radon. Make your home safer. Call 1-800-SOS-RADON. 1-800-SOS-RADON.
3-year-old Zena's smile is as bright as her future. But there's something you wouldn't know about Zena. She was born with a cleft lip, which can make it hard to eat, talk, hear, and even breathe. Thankfully, Zena met Smile Train. Smile Train has helped millions of kids like Zena get the care they need and find their forever smiles. Because every child deserves to live their full smile story.
It's Matt Slick Live, taking your calls at 877-207-2276. Here's Matt Slick.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. So I'm listening to the commercials during the break, and it went quiet for 5 seconds. I'm like, oh no, the net went down. I almost panicked. Anyway, it was just a glitch on their end, but that's okay. Hey, look, we have 5 open lines. Why don't you give me a call, 877-207-2276. And I want to hear from you. Give me a call. We got nobody waiting. Let's see. I'm going to get to some hate mail because we do hate mail. And I like hate mail. Yes, I know I have issues, but I like hate mail. Okay, I haven't even read this one. So here goes. I was reading the website, and I think you have some ideas you need to. I think website, and I think have some ideas you need to consider. In the Bible, God said He created the heavens and the earth. The stars and planets are not included. Ooh. They are referred to as the heavens. Okay, let's see what this is going to do. He says, is it he? I don't know, I can't tell. If there is life on these other planets or the heavens, then it is not for us to know if there is. I do not believe that it is not human life, so they would need no human Savior Jesus. If He was sent to earth as a godly tree, what human would believe? Wow, really? If He was sent to earth as a godly tree. Really? God put humans, capital M-A-N, okay, humans, and life on earth. It is possible that He put creatures and raw materials on others. Remember, animals do not sin, so a creature wouldn't either, and space is what it is. It is there to divide, but why? Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I saw on your website, I saw the following question to anti-Trinitarians. Okay, maybe this will be good. Can you please show me how the Trinity doctrine is illogical? If you could prove it, logic, how 3 equals 1 or 1 equals 3, you could be God. Oh, boy, they don't understand the Trinity. We don't say 1 equals 3. We don't say that. That's not what we teach. Anyway, you approach the doctrine of Trinity with the same attitude they do. They say it simply can't be, or it doesn't make sense, therefore it is untrue. You don't understand it either, yet you say it is. The truth is there's no analogy suffice except one God, Father, is an apple. Jesus, oh boy. God is an apple, Jesus is a banana, and the Holy Spirit is a kiwi. All three are fruit, but there's only one apple. This is the time when I feel like rubbing my forehead a lot. Okay, one more, and then we'll get to the callers. There is only one God. Duh, right. Okay, here it is. It seems you divide up the persons of the Trinity. Well, yeah, because there are three persons. That's, anyway. He goes on, there are three separate persons, all God but only one God? Question mark. In terms of photography, you would say picture of the Father, one of the Son, and one of the Spirit. These three separate photographs make up the one God. That is the Christian doctrine of the Trinity. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow. Well, that is wrong. Here is the Trinity doctrine in terms of photography. One picture in 3D. Okay. So let's just say that sometimes people, when they, I get what they're trying to do, but they don't realize there's all kinds of problems with some of the analogies they bring up. And, as my brother and I would say to each other, yep. All right, let's get to Martin from Virginia. Martin, welcome. You're on the air.
Hey, Matt, God bless. Thanks for your ministry.
Hey, praise God.
So, God is banana and Jesus is orange, and they're nuts.
A banana. Oh, Jesus is a banana. So, yeah, it's an apple, banana, and kiwi, and they're all one fruit.
Right, so the person asking that was a nut.
Which one's the nut?
I won't go that far.
Moroni.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
So, hey, question. I think there's a reference where Satan was fighting with Archangel Michael over Moses' body.
Mm-hmm.
You have a take on that? Or?
Yeah, it's in Jude 9. But Michael the archangel, when he disputed with the devil and argued about the body of Moses, did not dare pronounce against him a railing judgment, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." Yeah, and that's out of Zechariah 3:2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So how would they be fighting over the body then? I mean, I would have thought that there would be no question, no doubt, no fight.
I don't know. I don't know how they'd be fighting, because I don't know how angels fight. And I've written a novel, and working on it again, dealing with angels and demons fighting each other. And, so you have to take a lot of liberty when you do fiction work like that. But it just says he disputed with the devil. So the word dispute, diakrinomenos. And let's see. Okay, to distinguish, decide, judge, to separate throughout completely, used the middle voice or whatever, transit, to separate oneself. Let's see that. Let me see. Tell me how it's used, because that always helps. 1, 2, 5, 2. It occurs 19 times, and it's translated as discern, doubt, misgivings, made, regards, decide, judge, dispute, made, doubts. Yeah, has quite a range of meanings.
Were any of those references made in Job as well?
In Job, no, that would be the New Testament, because it's a New Testament word, diakrinomenos.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that only occurs in the New Testament, unless you go back to the Septuagint. But I don't have access to that right now, really quick and easy, to be able to see how the Septuagint translators did that. So, when it says they disputed...
It's Friday.
That's okay. That's right. It's Friday. And so far, the Internet's still up.
I was going to keep with the Moses theme.
Yeah. So it does say he disputed with the devil. And it doesn't say battled or warred with the devil and argued about the body of Moses. And dialegata, so dialogue, to argue, dialegata, about the body of Moses, did not dare pronounce. Okay. So, yeah, apparently it was some verbal, I'm using that word loosely here, angels, but verbal argument, a disputation of language and some sort of conversation about Moses' body. Now, why would that be the case? I believe it's because if the devil could have gotten Moses' body and had it stored someplace, the people could have been starting to worship it and committed idolatry. That's what I think.
Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you, Matt.
All right, man. God bless. Okay. All right. Hey. All right. Let's try this. Let's get to Paul from Virginia. Hey, Paul, welcome. You're on the air.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My question is revolving around what your thoughts are on psychiatry and then the use of or possible use of psychiatry combined with Christianity.
Well, it gives every appearance of Matt having froze up again. At this point, I'm looking at the stack where he communicates with the engineer from the radio station. And I don't see any chit chat going back and forth over there. So apparently his internet went down entirely. Oh, there he's back. Okay.
Yeah, internet's down again. Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
What's that?
We gathered that.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Nick just brought me something to eat. I'm not going to eat now because the internet's down. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. That right there.
Oh, yep. That does look just like mine.
Uh-huh. See, that's it. Blue. Flashing blue means no good.
What's
all right, let me show around the office. I got nothing to do. Let me show around the office, okay?
Okay.
Okay, look at this. Watch this. All right. See that? I got two laptops right there. That one's really old. That one is even older. That one works. That one barely doesn't work. I just haven't done anything with it. Here's my computer. Oh, look, here's my setup. This is how I work. Okay. I have 4 monitors right there, 27-inch 4K monitors. Okay. And let's see, check the internet. Still down. Here's my nice computer down there. Okay. All right. It's pretty impressive so far. Maybe you guys can make comments. Oh, wow, nice. Here's my Oculus. And that's my health drink, right? My little table right there to put stuff up. My wireless headset. Here we go. We got a printer right here. I got a battery station for rechargeable batteries right here. This is my Masters of Divinity in Latin. You can see it's in Latin. And I had it translated, and it said, Matthew John Slick, let it be known that he is a major doofus, and we were glad to get rid of him. It was something like that. These are from Hawaii. This is a fake plant. Someone made this for me, Keragraphon, all right, from Colossians 2:14. And he shall be called, all that nice stuff. Here's what my wife drew. She drew that. And let's see over here. That's my cover of my first novel. There you go. And we're back. And still no internet.
Oh, hey, I got a question for you. Kevin asked, he says, Matt, I was going to call. I have a question. Are people burning in hell right now?
A good question. They are in torment. They're in agony. It depends on how you define hell as the final place or not or what. And so it's a tough one to answer because I see the scriptures talk about them, about the condition of Hades, Gehenna, Tartarus being interchangeable. There's hell casted outer darkness. This is the final thing. Some say that that they're burning right now, which I think is the case. And but yet that's going to be cast into outer darkness and the other judgment. So there's debate on it, but I would say, yeah, they are.
Yeah. How familiar are you with the term that they're being held under judgment?
I'm not that familiar with it, but they are being
Okay.
held to judgment.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go get off of this. And I'm just going to tell Keith not to worry about it anymore.
Okay. I see someone ringing in
Let's
on
put
the
on a show. Let's
stack.
bail.
Did it cut you off from the stack as well? Well, you don't have anything. Yeah, of course you're cut off. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you can get the bugs worked out to where Dr. Moses George can call us from Africa, because he's a fascinating man in a very hot environment for Christians. There's a lot of Muslim maniacs running around openly attacking Christians.
That's true.
And some of those people literally are taking their lives into their hands to profess Christianity. It's the real deal. It's like nothing we see in this country. And so he'd be a fascinating guest. I hope you can work that out, because I think everybody would be
It dawned on me how to do it. So I'm going to do it.
okay.
All right.
We'll look forward to that for sure.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. I'm out of here. I'm just going to go bail. I texted Keith. I said, forget it the rest of the day. Okay.
All right.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Go ahead and close the room if you want and end the broadcast.
All right.
Or,
I'll close there.
okay.
God bless.